free runners in the world say that Kobe, Japan is the toughest course ever.
4 minutes in a trail, my friend, you will suffer.
The Golden Trail World Series is back, and this year we're bringing you highlights of every race, starting with the Kobe Trail Half Marathon in Japan. The Golden Trail World Series consists of 8 races and a final, each testing the world's best trail runners across different terrains, distances, elevation and conditions to crown an overall champion. Last year in Kobe, Kenyan Patrick Kipengino claimed his first ever golden title with impressive climbing, and former champ Maud Mathis showed perfect pacing to win on her comeback. Patrick backed it up in the altitude of China, alongside compatriot Joyce Njiru for her first victory. In the Basque crowds of Spain, trail running goat Kilian Jornet won his 11th Zegama, and Norwegian Sylvia Nordskar her first title. In Mont Blanc, Chamonix, both Swiss Judith Wieder and Moroccan El Hussein Alazoui unleashed on the final downhill for the win. Sierra Zanau saw Kilian pushed all the way to the line to take his 10th title alongside Joylene Cepengino, remarkably winning her first ever trail race. And in America, it was Californian double wins for Joyce and El Hussein in the Bay Mists of Headlands 26K and the flowing trails of Mammoth Lakes 27. And at our grand final in Locarno, Switzerland, Joyce settled for second behind Joylene to take the overall series title, with El Hussein breaking free on the final descent to confirm his. This year the series starts in Asia with 2 back-to-back races, the Kobe Trail offering steep technical descents, and the Jinshanling Trail taking in the iconic Wall of China. In May, it's Europe for Il Golfo dell'Isola, the roller coaster in Noli, Italy, and Zegama Ascori in the Basque region of Spain, known for its exposed peaks and crazy crowds. June takes us to the Americas for the steep scrambles of the Broken Arrow Sky Race in Tahoe, California, before heading to the altitude of the Tepec Trail in Huasca, Mexico. August, it's Europe again for the Pitzel Alpine Trail in Mandafen, Austria, before the speed of Sierra Zanau, Switzerland, in the shadow of the Matterhorn. All crescendoing in our final, Trentino, Italy, part of an UNESCO Biosphere Reserve.
I can say it was a fantastic year for me. Promoted me to another level and another step towards my life. My name is Joyce Modhoni Njeru. I come from Kenya, running for Normal Team. When I was also schooling, I could go for some competitions, but not trail running, and I could get some money to help help my family. From this, I got the passion, like I can do more, and I can make my life better through the running. Now, for the coming years, it's just to press the button on and trying now to sustain the position.
Welcome to Kobe for the first race of the Golden Trail.
Last year in Kobe, it was a good trial and a first experience for me, since it was the first race for me in Golden Trail series. We will see how it will go this time.
I started running with my father when I was 5 years old. I'm Ryunosuke Omi from Japan. My team is Salmon. When I was a child, my dream was professional trail runner. I decided to choose trail running for my passion. This year, I want to get to better result in the Golden Trail. The first race of the season is in Japan. I trained hard to try to be top 5 this year. Of course, I want to do well this race.
I feel my 2024 was quite consistent, but I feel like I had still a lot to show.
That one was just a beginning. It shown me the capabilities that I have.
I was trying to run the podium side, but I missed. Hopefully, there will be a change this year.
I think I am in a better shape this year.
I was in Kenya to train with the best athletes.
I hope to be a bit in better shape during the whole season.
Giving my 100%.
I feel stronger than last year.
The Kobe Trail is 21 kilometers with 2,100 meters of elevation. Comprised of 4 unique loops, each bringing our runners back to the fan zone at the peak. The race starts with a super fast 3.7k with 300 meters of elevation, which quickly narrows to single track, which should split the pack down the rough terrain.
Shower time.
The women blasted out first, series champion Joyce Njiru settling at the front of the single track.
Yeah, it was okay, just to be at the back and be patient.
I was trying to have a good position to see well at the downhill, to be sure I will not fall.
With Madalena Floria, Sara Alonso, Marlon Ossa and Takako Takamura all close behind. Joyce loves the descents, but as the climbing began, they switched roles. Sara taking to the front of our group with Madalena.
And everything was really controlled. Nobody was pushing really hard.
Their teamwork created a sizable gap by the first aid station, ahead of Marlin and Takako, who were already 1 minute 20 behind. In the men's, it was technical specialist Bogdan Damian from Romania who took advantage of the downhill, separating the chasers.
Last night I wake up, I was afraid of this race.
Today I was not having strategy because you cannot have a strategy where you fear the course.
I knew that we are going to the steep downhill, so I don't run very fast downhill.
As they finished Loop 1, the impact of the heat was already clear to see. Our top 5 runners refueling in 10-second intervals. Loop 2 is 6.1k, with over 500 metres of ascent and has the most technical climb in the whole series. This is where the pain will start to kick in.
Then in the second downhill, I was also leading, and once that the uphill start, Madalena and Joyce take the move and push.
I just passed. I felt I'm strong and I felt really good.
Easing away from Sarah and Madalena, both unable to respond and content to stick together to share the workload.
I feel like when I'm cramping, I need to do double the effort. I was like, there's no way I'm doing this. I'm suffering too much.
Joyce had a 20-second lead over them by the peak, looking comfortable. And by now, Takako was 6 minutes adrift of third, with Marlenosa 30 seconds behind. As the temperature soared to 28 degrees, while Sylvain was overheating and dropping places, Patrick was heating up.
I was thinking that Philemon is in front. He told me there is Joy and Sylvain in front of him.
Philemon was only 20 seconds adrift, looking comfortable, and Romania's Bogdan Damian had moved up to 4, 90 seconds behind.
Because I'm good on the downhill, I don't push very hard to keep my legs fresh on the uphill.
It was hot and I had stomachache on loop 2.
We're only halfway, and the second half has the most technical downhill and the steepest climb, so stay tuned.
Wow, I was shocked because she was really destroyed.
I passed him, but I was sure that he come back.
You're rejoining us for Loop 3 of the Kobe Trail 21K here in Japan. At 6.2K, it's the longest section of our course with 670 meters of climbing. Last year, Loop 3 is where both the men and the women's races were won. The same was to happen this year. Joyce and Giroux almost immediately taking a wrong turn near the start of Loop 3.
How many seconds left, Joyce?
Your first one.
Joyce?
Nope.
The moment that you know that you are leading gives you motivation, like be focused now because you are leading the race.
I tried to chase and I was like, 4 minutes in a trail, my friend, you will suffer.
Go, go, go. Good job, go.
She responded with an unsustainable pace, pushing her deep into the red zone, causing her to blow up. She was now having to think about those behind. On the base of the third climb, Sarah sensed fatigue in Madalena and changed gears with a sensational attack, taking 3 minutes out of Madalena by the peak.
I don't know. I was not me. I was not able to run. I was feel blocking my body.
Takako was now in third.
Passed Joyce in the middle of the third climb and wow, I was shocked because she was really destroyed.
Joyce, now in survival mode.
Go, three. can finish.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on. Just a little bit behind. Come on, 6.
I was extremely excited to be in the 4th place, and I didn't push hard on the downhill to try to keep that position, and I wish to finish on the top 5.
Patrick was pacing to perfection, pulling out of sight as soon as the intense climbing began, and he came through the aid station with a 2-minute lead. Joey was 40 seconds up on Philemon with only 5k to go, with Bogdan a minute behind him, but looking strong.
At the top of loop 3, I saw other athletes, so I attacked.
Loop 4 has over 600 meters of elevation in just 5k, the steepest downhill on tender legs, with the final climb seemingly eternal.
Once that I arrived to the tops, knowing that I have enough legs, I know that the race was done.
Well done, Joyce.
But the battle of lap 4 was between Marlin and Takako. Marlin was flowing far better down the final descent, and Takako held on for as long as she could, but Marlin had more in reserve and fought hard.
Somehow I started to feeling better, and I was noticing that she was suffering a bit more. I thought, okay, now it's the moment to make the move.
Last downhill, I saw Philemon in front. I passed him, but I was sure that he come back.
The early pace had taken its toll on Joey, and he looked a shadow of his former self, being caught by Philemon and then Bogdan in quick succession.
We saw Joy in front. He suffered a bit. Now I think I could take the 3rd place.
Bogdan was closing on Philemon throughout the lap, but Philemon had just enough energy left to respond.
Toward finishing the last 2 kilometers, I was not pushing so hard with Magdalena, and I was not having any pressure because I knew I was far with the guy who was following me.
Sarah, though comfortably in the lead, was racing right to the finish and kept on pulling away to take her 2nd ever win in a time of 2:53.57. 5 minutes faster than her time last year and in tougher conditions.
Being in the podium is amazing, but when you win, it's like, wow. Starting with a lot of gap in front of Madalena, Joyce, Marlin, wow, it feels amazing.
Patrick faced little resistance finishing off the 4th lap, catching Madalena in the process to continue his undefeated run in Asia in a time of 2:29.46.
You know, Magdalena is my best friend, and I like having friends and making sport to be good.
Philemon taking second place, with Bogdan claiming his first ever podium.
For me, it's the best results forever, and I can't believe that it's real.
Marlin had more in reserve, fighting hard to seize third place, an improvement of 2 places on last year.
I came from a DNF to a podium, and that's a big start for 2025 season, and I'm hungry for more.
Takako finished in 4th, with Sarah Wilhoit claiming 5th in her very first Golden Trail race. Joey Hadon finished in 4th, with local runner Rinosuke Ome taking 5th place.
For the last kilometers, I managed to be top 5, which makes me happy because I reached my goal.
I just lost 3 positions. I finished 6th. Yeah, and that is it.
Running on the Great Wall, yeah, that's something I would never have dreamed in my past that I would do that one day.
The Great Wall of China, one of the new 7 wonders of the world, by far the longest wall on Earth.
I saw some images, a lot of stairs. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if I got better than last year. I don't really know how this race is going to play out. There are a lot of guys coming only for the race in China, so I think it's gonna be more competitive even than this race in Japan. Yeah, it's gonna be a really special race for all of us, I think.